Hey guys, it's Comic Uno. Today I'm doing Justice League issue 1, and let's talk about the first comic to come out for the new 52 DC reboot, and which a lot of people got because, it's a new 52, and that's the reason I'm wearing my shirt, because it's the new 52 thing going on. So, get a little themed. And I was really excited for this issue. I'm not a big Justice League fan. I haven't followed up in Justice League, but I'm like what DC's actually been aiming for new readers to join in books they thought, I'd be lost in, or even just get new readers in comic books. And they kind of got their goal because I would never pick Justice League. I'm like, I'm going to be lost. What am I going to do? Blah, blah. So I picked up Justice League because I'm like, I'm not going to be lost. I'm going to pick it up. Let's see what happens. And also because it's the first issue, new 52, and it's not September yet. It's August. Well, today's September, but, it came out in August, so that's why I picked it up. So, with the 12 midnight thing going on, a lot of people picked this up. So let's talk about the cover. I got the combo pack one, digital copy inside. It was a couple extra dollars, and I thought it'd be cool to get, and I think DC did a really cool thing with that. Buy the issue and then get the digital copy, which is pretty cool. You're still buying the paper issue. What people get worried about, that paper is not going to be comics anymore. It's all going to be digital. But with buying the paper and getting the digital, I think that's really awesome. So I picked it up and supported that. And I really like the cover for the blue and everything. I really like the costumes for, you really recognize that in this cover, is that I really like the costumes for everyone. It's like, it's so, I'm going to say it's just like their old costumes, but just with a little twist. So I'm glad that they didn't go like with Aquaman with a helmet or like something so odd, not their character. They changed it up a little, but just enough, So I really like that they just changed it up a little, and it's really still going to their core of who they are. And their costume's pretty much still the same, but just with some new changes. Alright, so let's talk about the issue now. Now, this is 5 years ago, so no one knows each other. The government kind of doesn't like the heroes, and people are pretty much chasing them. So Batman and Green Lantern meet up, and then talk about Superman a little, and say, Superman, I don't like him, and they're like, yeah, me either, and then Green Lantern's like, I thought, Batman, you're a myth, and you have no powers, so what makes you special? And Batman, like, shows what makes him special, and takes a Green Lantern's ring without even knowing it. So I thought that was pretty cool, and really seeing an old version of who these characters used to be before knowing each other, before character development. And I think I really like the 5 years ago thing going on because we get to see the character development happen just in a quicker time. So I can't wait to see that and see how these characters grow just in a couple issues, because 5 years ago we're gonna keep going, So it's not gonna take us 5 years to see these characters grow. We're gonna see them grow in a couple issues, and I can't wait to see them grow as a team and just see what happens and how they are like their old characters or what happens. So I'm really excited to see what happens. And also in this issue, we get to see a little Cyborg, him being in a football team. So we're really getting to see these heroes meet, and that's really what the issue is about. Not all the heroes, but some of the heroes, which I enjoyed. You can't have all the heroes at once. Try to get individual stories going on. It's really a Batman Green Lantern issue for this, Cyborg a little, and then Superman just joining in from the end. So I can't wait to see how these people become friends. And I really enjoyed that. I can't wait to see what happens next. And I'm glad I picked this issue up, and can't wait to see how this team forms. And maybe I could actually pick up Justice League every month now, because I understand what's going on, and I'm not scared to pick it up. And I'm happy to see that. So I'm happy to see a lot of these characters. The only bad part is that I recognize in the cover, actually, is I love the teammates they picked for the new Justice League. I just wish they had Green Arrow. For some reason, I just feel like Green Arrow would be perfect for this team, just because he's been in a lot of Justice League teams, and I just think he's like one of those people that, cracks a joke sometimes. He'd be like comedy relief a little, but he could be serious, and he's a really great part of the team. So maybe one day we'll get him in this Justice League team, in the new reboot going on and everything, issues going further, we'll get him in there. So we'll have to see if we get Green Arrow anytime soon. Something that also disappointed me was that in the beginning, it seems like, we had the government's hunting these heroes. They're not good. We have to hide. We don't trust the heroes. Like, it's showing that the world doesn't trust heroes. It kind of rang a bell from something. Mutants. The whole world doesn't really like mutants. It kind of reminded me of that. I'm like, everyone loves Superman. Batman, yeah, not a lot of people know about him, but they still like him. Same for goes for Green Lantern. That's just DC characters. So I was really disappointed to see that people don't like them. So maybe that's 5 years ago and not now, but I still think them saving the world and everything, that's just DC. We shouldn't be going to Marvel doing what they're doing. We should have the DC core, what they do. That's the core of DC. They don't hate the heroes. They like the heroes. They help the heroes. So I don't know why they added that in this issue. It kind of disappointed me in that. So let's talk about the art. Really like Jim Lee's art. Great artist. Great team. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee. I think they're gonna do a really good job on these issues, and I really can't wait to see what they bring to the table. And with these characters, Jeff knows a lot about Aquaman, Green Lantern, and obviously about all the characters, but he's in Flash. He's done a lot for those characters, so I think he's going to do a great job with Justice League, and I can't wait to see what Jim Lee brings to the table again. I liked the costumes he came up with, and I liked his art. I like especially I like the action scenes with Green Lantern. I'm going to show you right when he comes in, right? Seeing the truck. Thought that was an awesome scene for art. And I really can't wait to see the art and the story for this, and I'm enjoying this. And I was thinking, all right, if I don't like this issue, I'm not picking. This really was the make it or break it for me. I was going to say, I don't really know about Justice League. Really on a whim, just because of the new DC reboot, I'll pick it up. So I picked it up, and I'm very happy I did. I'm getting issue 2. So I think you guys should get issue 1 if you haven't gotten it yet. And, the 5-year thing, I know you guys might be worried about that, but that might be better to explain more of the DC reboot. I think they can't explain everything all in one issue, and this is going to be gradual, and we'll find out really what the whole DC reboot's all about. And I really can't wait to find out. Hopefully I won't be disappointed. But right now, I think the story's pretty good, but I hope they don't mess it up when they go back to, like, the present time and say, yeah, so nothing about the 75 years you guys had. It's all, we don't care about it. So, but they said they won't. So I think the 5 years gradually happening, they'll show what happened and what they wanted to keep. So, excited to see what happens. And I say pick this issue up. And this was Comic Uno. I hope you enjoyed. I gave this issue 4 stars. And see you guys later.